hate the transfer window. Hello team, welcome back to Newcastle Fans TV. It's all been happening over the past 24, 48 hours, I suppose. Last night news broke that Chelsea was still in talks with Newcastle about Alexander Isak. Apologies in advance for language that I don't normally use, but it might be quite a F and Jeff heavy laden video, this, because this is getting really irritating. Chelsea were there to kind of maybe take advantage of Newcastle's PSR issues. As we know, one player does need to be sold before the end of the month. So Chelsea were trying their luck just in case a deal could be done. Fuck off was the response, you would hope anyway. And fans of irony would adore this whole stance with Chelsea buying Dewsbury Hall, and how they can keep on doing this, I just do not know. Why aren't they being investigated? Why aren't Chelsea being looked at? It's absolutely bizarre. Then today, Craig Hope in the Daily Mail, Newcastle were willing to sell Anthony Gordon to Liverpool. PSG also interested. Apparently Kwanzaa was in with the deal. Newcastle want a new centre-half, don't they? But that's obviously not going to happen. Newcastle are wanting a lot more money than Liverpool willing to pay. Because, you know, these players now for Newcastle, they're £100 million plus players. Isak, for me, will have to take a world record bid for us to even consider losing him. Because then if you do lose him, say Alexander Isak gets sold for knocking on 200 million, or, you know, it's probably unrealistic, but still, let's say he goes for something like 150, 160. All right, FFP and PSR, the issues disappear, and you've got free reign, really, to go out and get whoever you really want. But is there anyone out there better than Alexander Isak at the minute that would join Newcastle? You'd have to be looking like an Osimhen or someone like that, but I don't think that's realistic. Sesko just signed a new contract at Leipzig. Then you're looking at strikers with really, you're hoping on their potential rather than real ability at the present time. So it's absolutely mind-numbing. Matt Laws of the Telegraph, who, you know, is the local Chelsea journo for them, has kind of poo-pooed the idea and it's not going to happen. But Craig Hope also goes on, which has now been confirmed and verified by Luke Edwards of the Telegraph as well, that Newcastle and Nottingham Forest are in talks regarding a swap deal, but two separate deals between Anthony Elanga and Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson for the kind of pure profit. Vomit-inducing element, and Anderson was linked with Wolves before him with a Kilman deal, a swap. It's just mind-numbingly depressing, this transfer business now. Is Elanga any better than Murphy? Probably yes, he is. Is he any better than Almiron? Almiron in the purple patch, that no. Almiron at the moment, maybe Elanga just shades it. Very, very quick, very, very pacey. Let's see what he can do. But I'm not. It doesn't. I mean, let me know your thoughts. But it's not one that really excites me. It doesn't invigorate me somewhat. And the whole, I'm sick to fucking death of us trying to flog Elliot Anderson for this pure profit reasons. Because all this PSR does is wanting you to encourage to sell your own, and players like Anderson, players like Miley and whatnot should be really kept hold of to realise their potential for their hometown club. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Is it all a smokescreen, is what I would say. Another deal, Brighton are now in for Yankuba Minteh, which goes to show player of boundless potential. Brighton are no mugs when it comes to their scouting and their analytics side of things, and you know them. Minteh ticks a lot of their metrics for a young up-and-coming player. Again, this is a player that is still unproven, so it could be proved to be a masterstroke of a business deal, but you'd still want to give him a go in black and white, wouldn't you? Let's face it. And I'll be honest as well, when it comes to Dan Ashworth, yes, he's a snake, fucking idiot, and I love the way we've handled it, and I think it's very funny. But I was expecting us to have his replacement in by now, I'm not going to lie, and I think we're missing that director of football, that technical director, that in-between, between Eels and Howe, to really kind of highlight and delve into who we should be looking into, because the players we've been linked to so far are underwhelming. They are, and look, let's not panic. It could be a smokescreen to kind of distract, because what I will say is Bruno's transfer, Isak's transfer, Tonali's transfer, those kind of big 3 deals have all come out of the blue, done and dusted, and it's only been leaked within 24, 48 hours of completion. We have used the media in the past to kind of distract one thing, maybe to enhance that they are looking to comply with PSR when they just simply cannot, because teams aren't meeting valuations, realistic valuations. Some really dodgy dealings going on between Chelsea and Aston Villa in the last 48 hours. They're so overpriced, it's ridiculous for what they are. But Newcastle are keeping it more realistic, you would think, unless this deal with Nottingham Forest comes off again, who have their own PSR issues too. And obviously no strangers to a points deduction as they did last season. But let's see what this, let's see what happens between now and the end of the month. Will it be Minteh? Will it be Elliot Anderson? Will it be one of the big guns? I don't think so. Liverpool can jog on when it comes to anyone, in my opinion. I wouldn't be selling them anyone. But that's just me. I can't stand Liverpool. Let me know what you think. It's frustrating, it's annoying, but look, I don't want to go completely overboard and totally lose my shit, because the time to judge a whole window is on August the 30th, so let's wait and see. But yeah, at the moment it is a tad underwhelming. And is Elliot Anderson for Anthony Elanga really a good deal? I don't know, let me know. Give us your thoughts, like and subscribe as always to Newcastle Fans TV. Stay tuned.